Yeah. Boo, buddy. Boo. Did I scare you? No, no. No, and you're off to visit my mom. Alright. Ah, God. Oh, God. I'm not excited for this, y'all. I'm not excited for this. Uh, hello there! Prodragonist here. Did he send you money? What convinced you? He bought the game. He bought the game. And I have to now play it. Because I said, like, hey, we could probably do another thing. Well, what should we do? So, he sent that game, and now we're doing that. Now we're doing that. Uh, he gifted you? He gifted me the game! That's the second time he's gifted me a game, and this one I can't ignore. This one well, I didn't ignore the forest. I wanted to keep playing it, but it's not a simple game. It's like Minecraft, but a bit more brutal. But we're doing this. Please get good clips. I'm out of friends. I'll try, and you're gonna throw poop. Okay, well it's not on this scene, but I'll. Ah, God. So, if there's any good clips, get them in! I won't be wearing a heart monitor, but... Oh. Clicking on buttons. Ah, I'm clicking on more buttons. Alright. Yeah! Let's launch the game now. Amnesia the Dark Descent, play... Yeah, alright. Run settings launcher, alright, weird. I don't know anything about this game. I know PewDiePie played it, I think. But I'm terrified. I'm not eager for this. I'd rather not play this, but I'm not just gonna be like, yeah, no, you bought that game for me? I'll ignore it. No, that's mean. Oh, God. With support from Nordon. Nordic Game Program. This is an old game. Okay, you guys see it. Good. Why is there... Hold on. What's up with the... What's up with that blue sliver at the bottom right? What's up with that? Y'all see that? Alright, well, whatever. Welcome to Amnesia, the Dark Descent. What follows is a couple of quick messages on how to get the best possible experience. Amnesia should not be played to win. Instead, focus on immersing yourself in the game's world and story. I don't like it. Do not worry about when and how to save during gameplay. The game will take care of that for you. When you want to leave the game, just choose save and exit. You can then use continue to return to where you left off next time you start up the game. The world of Amnesia is a dangerous place and you are extremely vulnerable. Do not try to fight the enemies encountered. Instead, use your wits, hide, or even run if necessary. This interplay between light and dark is very important to the game, and because of this, it is vital to set up the gamma correctly. Use the slider control below to do so. Adjust it until the square at the right is just barely visible. Make sure to play in a dark room and wear headphones for the best effect. We'll do that. We'll do that. Can you guys even see it? We'll do that. We'll do that. That is all. Hope you enjoy immersing yourself in the world of Amnesia. Frictional games. I wanna do this. Enter player profile. Alright. It's so loud! Oh, okay. Let's go to this sound. Yeah, let's lower it just a bit. Input, Alright, let's lower it just a bit more. It's very loud. Start new game! Normal, There's a hard mode? I can't promise this will go great.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair.
Okay.
What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus.
What's the story?
My name is I am Daniel.
Okay. Okay. Just gonna put it at that. I'm not liking this already. Hint, a memento has been... Oh, I have to play on control? Okay. It's been added journal for quick access to your mementos. Press M, make sure these... to check these whenever you get stuck. Okay. No notes are available. Okay. Diaries. No diaries are mementos. Follow the good trail and find its source. Alright. B is crouch. How do I... Hold down left mouse or right button and move the mouse. Some checks in order to move the door. Press right mouse to just throw the door open or shut, depending on the direction you face. Oh, hello, Nightlight 1219 is now Thank you for the follow.
Thanks, friendo.
Okay. Picked up tinderbox. Anything else? Can I just stay in this room forever? Why is everything so blurry? When grabbing an object, just left to throw, hold down. Okay. 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 Am I ever gonna not be groggy anymore? It's alright, it's A-okay. There's blood. I'm falling down. Can I wear this armor? No? Okay. Whose blood is that? Okay. Picked up tinderbox. I used the white candles. That's what I saw them with the current number of tinderbox is shown in the inventory tab. Why is that the inventory? I don't like that. Journal, oil. Health, all is good. Sanity, crystal clear. You know what? I don't want to break that in case that's gonna call anything to me. How do I sprint? Not going to lie, the door opening scared me. Yeah, I didn't like that either. Oh, hey! Let me just grab my coat. Can I hide in here? I think I can kind of hide in here. How do I zoom in? I don't know. Okay, so we've got some money. We've got some money to be spending around. Okay. Not liking this. Whose footsteps are that? Whose footsteps are that? Whose footsteps are that? What's happening to me? What's happening to me? Footsteps? No, I gotta go back to the closet. Yeah, no, I think I'll just live in the closet till someone's like, oh, I haven't seen Richie Richardson in a while. Surely we must check on him. No one is around? I think I'm good. I think I'm good. I think I don't need to see any more things. I don't want to play this game. Prodsies, why did you get this game? Ah! Path down there. Path in here. Hint! Beware, when sending darkness to any so turn on lights in the environment using jet box to search for other sources of light. Nah, yeah, no, thank you. I'm good. I think I'm good. Is there a teddy bear I can hold? Why are you opening? Why is there like a vignette over every thing I see? Oh Lord, I didn't mean to go in here. A fragrant taste of rose lingered in his mouth. Turkish delights, he thought, just like the ones at the consulate in Constantinople. I didn't want to go down here. Is there even a beating to this game? Witnessing a single will reduce the same being increased by incomplete until making progress. Where's light? How do I activate light? How do I activate light? Where do I activate light? Okay. Okay. I don't want to do this. Not gonna lie. At least this area is lit so far. Oh, that didn't last very long, did it? Can I take this with me? Can I take this off the scone? Can you give it to me? What? What are you freaking out about? Hold on. A slight headache to my sanity? How fast does my sanity drain? I don't like this. I could go without. I could go without. How fast does my sanity drain? Mm-hmm. Why is it so gusty in here? Did I leave a window open? What's this? You've picked up the lantern. Which for the oil can be turned on by pressing F or X, selecting the inventory tab. Oh, okay. Well, I can carry a good amount of things. Okay. Oh man, the mansion key is so rich they have an indoor hurricane. Honestly. You're telling me you're so rich? You know what? We close doors behind us in this house. Why am I shaking? What's going on? Oh, it's just a book I can pick up. When will the monster be after me? I know there's a monster. Can I use this broom to just whack him away? I'm just gonna stay by this fire. Lantern off. Health all is good, slight headache. Here we go! You're telling me it has to be this dark in here?
19th of August,
Oh.
1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there'll be anything left after I consume this drink.
Fair.
Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right.
Daniel's
God
no.
willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you.
So Daniel.
One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
Daniel. Picked up oil. Well, Daniel's throwing hands with the yellow deal I see. So, here's a question. One, if Daniel knows that Alexander, whoever that is just in the basement of this super dank dark mansion, then wouldn't it be okay to be like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, the old man's gonna die. Second, what if I'm not Daniel? What if I'm not Daniel? Third, does that mean if I keep my sanity super high, or at least healthy, I won't come across monsters? If so... Yeah. You acting like him. Hey, Icebox. Okay, hold on. Looking around for loot. No loot. Okay. Slight headache. Okay, still there. Traveling to Dover meant going through to Canterbury. He made sure to pay a visit to avoid the sense of guilt connected with the neglect of family. Hold down. Why is it so...
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brandenburg.
Why does it sound like Wesker? Yeah, Yeah, but I'm gonna check upstairs first. I think it's got enough light in. You know what? We should probably check out the screaming lady first. Cause that's not gonna be scary. That's not gonna be scary. Ooh, but you go down. Seven minutes is all I need. 7 minutes is all I have to play with you. It's locked now. It will not open without a key. Okay. Laboratorium. Okay. Or laboratory. It said laboratorium. The door slammed shut behind him, and he knew he would never again see the old tailor at Berkeley Square. Another lone soul in London. Seemed appropriate, somehow. You know what? We're gonna light that up. We're gonna take the stairs, too, because we're not crazy. We're not... I don't know how strong my ankles are. It's so breezy in here. Ooh, oil. What was that? Why was that? Do I hear snakes or something? What's up with that? Whoa. Okay. I'm hearing a lot of noises. What?
There should be more cooperite.
More cooperite, yeah, totally.
Let me see. And one part aquaforce.
Okay. Aqua shield. I have the safety squints on. Can you share? Picked up the chemistry pot. Early alchemy experiment. This is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae. The former compounds lack the potency I need, but I sense I'm close. Calamine and orpiment are given and the cooperite binds them well. This time I will attempt aqua regia instead of aqua fortis, in hope it will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acid and proves impractical to put to any use except as a detergent. Organic tissue reacts especially violent to solution and should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I will find an alchemic solution to my predicament. Picked up alchemy pot. Cool, awesome, great. Hey, could we... Why am I hearing things? You know what? We're gonna light that up. We're gonna light that up so we feel better about ourselves. Oh, I didn't mean to make that much noise. One day I will return. If it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in you. As long as I'm able to think of you and long for a life together, I know I'm better than the others. I weep for them. They lust for power without restraint, where I only crave fair judgment and a safe return. Is that it? Why am I hearing things? Y'all, is the monster out yet or not? I don't know anything about this. Yeah, I'm gonna need a pair of safety squints as well at this rate. The other children cheered him on, his name voiced in a steadily rising pace, urging him to do it. Am I really doing this? The young boy thought and struck his victim with a rock. What? What's my sanity at? Slight headache still. Cool, awesome. Blocked off? Cool. Less area to explore and be scared in. Place down there? Archives! We'll go to the archives! He fell to the kitchen floor. Tears were beginning to well in his eyes as he received the first kick in his stomach. Hazel remained hidden, in fear she too would be punished. Every corner is giving me the anticipation of a jump scare. Is that how this game works? I don't wanna go down that hallway in particular.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again,
I don't know what you're
he
saying.
told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Ah, yeah, British, yep. Taking everything. What are these little weird pill bug things? Excuse, who are you hissing at? Can't be me. Weird ass little bugs. So, I'm betting what happened is we opened or found something in the tombs and it was like, hey, this is actually crazy, and we'll knock that door off. We're gonna do that. Why am I hearing my heartbeat? Slight headache still. All is good in health. Okay. Wilhelm's contract. I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg. This contract will range for a total of 3 years when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg, is to recommend my services at the Prussian royal court and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break this seal. Wilhelm, House of Garrick. What is with these sounds I'm hearing? Head is pounding and hands are shaking, but why? Sunlight. Is that it? Is it the sunlight? How many levels of sanity are there? The pillbugs are eating chips or something. They must be. I must have so many chips just on the carpet that I just love to snack on.
17th of May, 1839. My hands
Okay.
tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger.
I need to follow this guy. Oh no, I missed the first 30 minutes. Nothing happened really.
Dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me.
Okay.
I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage
Nothing happened. Why do you look so nervous? Because I'm scared.
looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls
Antechamber?
were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside.
Yeah, you should probably send
Trapped.
your men in there first. So, my bet, hold on, so I keep my sanity. My bet so far is that they uncovered something either ancient, curse, blah blah blah, and it's stuck either with me or with everyone around me, because there's no one else around. And I'm hearing screams, and I'm hearing all sorts of bad news bears. No, it's about a sandwich. Oh, okay then. Must be a pretty good sandwich. I really don't want to delve further in here. Ah! Yes, the best sandwich. Oh, cool. Now, be brave and carry on. I'm carrying on. I'm here for the sandwich. I don't know about the sandwich being that crazy awesome. Alright. So sad. You're right, maybe I just haven't had that amazing of a sandwich before. You never had an Finding a good amount of oil and loot. Is this how much oil I have? That's not that much oil, and I've been collecting a lot. How do I raise my sanity? Please raise my sanity. The pile of bugs ate it. My sanity? Sounds about right. Let's get opening this stuff quick. Nothing there. Awesome. Cool. Let's get going in here. It won't open. It's locked. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. It's okay. What? Where? What? Excuse you? Who and what? No need for that. Okay, it's cool. It's A-okay, y'all. It's A-okay. Nothing out there. Dude, look at all the money we have for all these rooms, but no one to put them. Like, no one to put in there. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I'd like to not play. What was making that noise? What's making that noise? Nothing needs to make that noise. Excuse me. Housekeeping. Was that someone talking? I have no clue. I don't. It sounded like no. That's not a sentence. That's not coherent. Maps. You look scared? Dude, my legs have goosebumps. My legs have goosebumps. Why am I going concussion now? Are we hiding? Are we hiding? Why are we going unconscious?
1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer.
Okay.
My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
I still don't know how to sprint.
It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light.
Ah. Is there not a sprint? This game said sometimes you have to run.
I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and
Controller
impossible
buddy.
geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Okay, so yeah, we found a weird old thing and it was like, hey. Okay, no. I need to figure out how to sprint. Run. Okay, yeah, totally. Okay, it's left trigger. It's left trigger. Grab it! How do I know when the creature is around?
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
The controller's more comfortable.
Done about the wars. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the
Yeah, because you have
surface
baby
working on
hands.
it.
I forgot. I don't have baby hands. Maps and maps and maps. The way I came from is blocked off. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, alright. Totally. Fragile but not breakable by hand. Okay. Yeah, of course not. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Pillow Princess with baby hands. I'm not Pillow Princess. Kingdom of Prussia, Central Prussia. just close that. No worries. Okay, I wrote something in my journal. No. Mementos? Must find a new way out of this area. The door leading to the locust room is locked. Is there another entrance? Evidence in the laboratory is revealed like combining 4 chemicals can create a power fast. Find the key for the wine cellar. So I'm lost in terms of what to do. Fragile but not breakable by hand. I don't have any tool really. There's no areas to go. Do y'all weird little bug pill thingies have any advice other than hiss? Your problem solving skills are unmatched, but not in a good way. Delinete imaginis tibulatis. Floor plans. East wing, western hall. Sorry. My only technical solution is to make an acid. And I'm wasting all my flints and stuff doing this. Hello? Do I climb out? That'd be nice, but no, I guess not. You're going to feel so dumb when you figure it out. Probably, yeah. Is it something I just haven't seen and I'm dumb? Do I have to play a little melody? Nope, not Moonlight Sonata. You've seen it? But it said I can't do anything about this. Breakable. Breakable, but not by hand. Let me just use my hands. What do you mean? What? Oh, God.
You have to be swift.
I don't have anything to hit it with.
First one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Thank you, Protzies. Don't laugh at... No. I really need to stop using these. Local folklore. Alstad and Brennenburg Castle, 1801. Another region rich with lore is Altstadt. I'll say Altstadt. Deep within the eastern Prussian woods, for centuries there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor. Castle Brennenburg, the quiet forest-clad mountains dressed with its scattered lakes, is as picturesque as can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twist on the tales, but there are some motives that keep reappearing. The Gatherers. This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies, wrought with their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside deep, damp burlap sacks dragged behind them which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? A visit undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Alstadt in the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight as he looked for remnants of kingdoms past. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice and he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day, he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades. I feel like the monster spawned. No, 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 don't say that. Don't say that, Nightlight, because I'm going to be crazy. I'm going to be like, oh, I don't want to do anything. I don't want to do anything now. I'd like to stay and read books. There's so many books here. We don't have to do nothing. We can just read books. Okay, that's awesome. Oh. One day he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Alstadt, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? The immortal Baron. The Baron of Brandenburg lives a reclusive life with his family at his castle nearby. Alstadt, and like most those of noble birth, rumors are inherited alongside with the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remained popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage. Therefore, the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and same who came from the West over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle along with the great leaders of this country. You don't need to make noises! Okay? Yeah? No noises. Thank you. It won't open. It's locked. If I can't go that way, and the other way is locked... Come on, Dragon, be smart now. I'm thinking with what I've got. That way's locked. I know it's a little... That way's locked. There's no other doors. I know it's not much. I don't see a key in any of these. That was loud. Secret tunnel? No. Push it. Push it. Okay, well, that just caused noise and possibly drawn the monster to me. Same with that. I know it wants me to push this. Do I just take all the books off? Are these that heavy of a books? I'll tell you that you've looked directly at the solution many times. I'm doing it right now. I'm I'm lessening the weight. Sorry, I don't mean to ruin your books. Okay, all the books are off. I can't lift the candelabra. That's not even a candelabra. That wants me to light it. I don't want to light it. What's my sanity at? A slight headache. Okay, we're doing okay-ish. It's not the bricks. Oh, my lantern. Anyone out there who can help me? No, okay. I mean, this is probably like 30, 40 pounds. It's not that heavy. I could push this. Is it the wrong way? No, you see the skid marks here. That's solid oak. Yeah, so 30, 40. This bitch is like 600. You know what? Yeah, you got a point there. No, not 600. No, yeah, you may be right. 600. No, like 200 most. For sure. Hey, you see the skid marks. Do I have to back in? Like, you put your back in it. Push against the wall. No, okay. I can't be this dumb. I can't be this dumb. I know you like backing into things, but that's not... Alright. That's funny. That's so funny. Hey, you know, whenever I get my hands on you, it's gonna be... You're that bookcase. Can you? Wait. Is there a hidden lever? I think I just found it, but it's not wanting to... Am I blocking it now? Multiple hidden books. Multiple books that are like super... No, okay. Is the boxes blocking it? No, it's not. I've removed the boxes for that very reason. Okay, here's one. There's 3? There's that many secret hidden book things? Well, what's it matter? It's another dead end! There's a key, though. Regarding closing of the wine cellar. Man, your puzzle song skills are not attainable by a normal person, Slay. Thank you, Nightlight. Not thank you, Prodsies. Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brennenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Whatever comes first, they can rot for all I care. Maybe I will feed them some wine. It would, in a sense, solve both of my problems. Picked up wine cellar. Sir? Sir, you don't need to be loud. Monster? I don't know. Y'all, I didn't open that door. I didn't open that door. Why is that door open? I didn't open that door. Wait, I've been in here. I've been in here. Hold on. Oh, wait. Hold on. That's how it works? It won't budge now. Okay. That's cool. That's fine. And that's the end of this game. Nope. My legs have goosebumps. My legs have goosebumps. You don't just like what? What do you mean? Yeah, you can get away from me. You don't have good intentions. Safety squints. Yeah, no, I might as well just put blind glasses on because I don't want to do any of this. That's not necessary. Ominous opera, yeah? Nah. Entrance hall, hey, we made it to the thing! A handful of sand trickled from the cumbering stone ceiling and pushed down on the brim of his hat. He braced himself as the cavern suddenly shifted and settled. What? Why? Why? What was that about? All is good? Wine cellar key. Tag reads wine cellar. What hit me? What hit me? Other than a reality check, what just hit me? Ah, I forgot that they make weird noises. Can I just leave? No? Cause that's normal. That's normal, y'all. Isn't it whenever you guys have chores and stuff you have to do, that your front door, whenever you want to leave, or your bed just gets covered in a fleshy substance? Yeah, right? Right, yeah, I forgot that's how you open doors! Why are you covered in flesh? It is tough and pliant. It can't be torn by hand or tools. Notes, mementos, find the key for the wine cellar. Sure, where's the chainsaw? Where's the flamethrower? No? Cool, yeah. I don't like this breathing sound. You fleshy corridor. That's what I call my ass. Sorry. Yeah, use the key! Okay, that's how that works, alright. The desert dunes were like waves in the sluggish sea. While the caravan moved, the land appeared motionless, but in camp the hills moved. I'll tell y'all right now, I'm not eager for this. What?
Where did the Baron go?
He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime. Or at least until tomorrow.
Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! So funny! The barrel contains no oil. Refill the lantern with a few drops of oil. Awesome. What's this? Okay. Okay. There is no reason I can't take this off the scone. I don't know what to do. Who is walking with such heavy footsteps? I've stared at one piece and decided I don't know what to do. Dragon. Could I just light this and take it with me? It'd be the same as the oil lantern. I'm lost. Do I have to take care of the bigger rock first? Smaller rock first? Okay. Bullshit. Oh, now he can move boulders. Bullshit. Like the game wasn't made for a control. Like the game wasn't made for a control. Yeah, it was. You know, maybe we don't need to go that way. Maybe there's other paths we can take. Maybe we don't need to go that way either, honestly. He gives me a stare and stay hide in darkness. Hello? So you're just gonna tell me, random tip, hey, stay in the darkness, stuff like that, but you're not gonna just put them there, huh? Hmm? Yeah? No? Cool. Alright, cool. Yeah, no, just natural. Natural. No, it's normal to stuff. Hey, Moon! Twerk on them? Yeah, I'll do that.
Feels like my chest is going to burst.
Cause that's normal.
My God, Wilhelm, do something!
Wilhelm, do something.
Accept it. We're not getting out of here.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
Okay, yeah, no, normal. Completely normal. Wilhelm's last words. My name is Wilhelm, House of Garrick. These are my final words, my confession and testament. 2 years ago, I was summoned to the castle Brennenburg. As most of the aristocracy, I was curious about what this supposed knight of the order could want from me, and accepted the invitation. The Baron was friendly and offered me a proposition. It dawned on me that the nature of the contract was sordid, and that the reason I was chosen was because of the follies of my past and not the honors I've been rewarded with during my time as a soldier. I was to kidnap healthy humans upon his slightest whim, and do so without asking questions. In return, he would attest to my character at the royal court, advancing my position within noble society. I would like to claim that I struggled with my decision, but it came swiftly, and I accepted wholeheartedly. Ever since that day, I've brought men, women, and children to Brennenburg. Can't remember the numbers, but there were many, perhaps even 100, none of whom were ever seen or heard from again. Tonight, the Baron invited me and my men down to the wine cellar to celebrate our work. had my suspicions as we descended the stairs, but he insisted and joined us in a toast. The wine tasted fine and my men drank without restraint. So begins the punishment for our sins. The Baron has locked us up and returned upstairs. Forgive me for what I have done. I was weak and fell into his diabolic ways. My men are screaming. Their skin has been pierced by their own tangled bones. I feel my insides revolt against their God-given nature. Blood has begun to pour from my eyes and I can no longer... Probably no longer boogie. Right? Because that's what you need your eyes for. To boogie. Not eager to go back out. Oh hey, chest. With something. You best leave me alone, little monster. Little monster? Who is making those noises? Who is making these noises? That's all I need to know. Is it me and I don't realize it? Then I'll be less scared. But the fact I'm hearing stepping on wood creaking and I'm on stone, that's not making me feel real easy. That's not making me feel good. That's making me think, oh, he's right there. He's right above me. He's somewhere. He is close by. And I need to watch my every move by crouch walking like a little gremlin. Am I good? Am I okay? Well, I got my answer. I got my answer real quick. Did you just see him in the distance? Going upstairs? Did you see that? I saw that. And I don't have the best eyesight. I don't want to play this anymore. I don't want to play this. I don't want to play this. I don't want to play. I don't want to play. I don't want to play. Hey, you see that guy in the distance? It's only the beginning of the game. Hey, look who's there! Look who's there! You see that little guy right over there? You see him? I see him. It's only the beginning of the game. We're still at the beginning? How much is the— oh, no. We are not even needing any of this. We don't need— ah, God, I'm stalling. That's what I'm doing. You say yourself it's like 10 hours or something. Yeah, and I saw someone complete it in 4. I thought maybe that said 10 hours if you wanted to look at every single room and analyze every single thing. Yeah, but they know how to play. You see that guy in the distance, y'all? My sanity is ... by the way. Keep pulling yourself to like 20 at your heart rate. And I'm waiting for my mental health. Dude, there's mold on my brain. Are we good? Head is pounding, hands are shaking. That's better than nothing what we had before. Right, guys? Right? Come on, sanity, get back to normal. All right, we're just gonna go. Come on, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. We gotta pick up the pace so we don't get found by Mr. whatever his name is. How loud are my footsteps? Like normally, how loud are my footsteps? Please don't be in this room. Thank God. Okay. Head is pounding, heart is shaking, whatever all that stuff is, yeah. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I don't like... Who? What? Hold on, what was the mixture I needed to do? It was 4 things, right? Not just the 2? Picked up culprite, alright, yeah, sure. Now I'm in a room that has only 1 exit. Let's get out. 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 It became impossible to avoid. The commotion in the streets begged for his attention. As he opened the shutters, the French soldiers opened fire, then two young men fighting back. Their voices were silenced in a haze of gun smoke. Okay. We're not even past. Hold on! Why is it becoming fleshy? Why were things becoming fleshy? I don't know where to go. I don't know where to go. Journal, no. No. Wilhelm's last words, diaries, mementos. Okay, 4 chemicals. How do I combine something with another thing? The chemicals must be prepared using appropriate apparatus. Calamine, aqua regia, cuprite, and opperman. Lantern, oil, for said lantern, health item. I don't know what I need to use. Using appropriate apparatus, so I need to go back to the lab? Is that what's up? I don't remember anything in the lab, though, that would have helped. Okay, we'll go back to the lab. We'll go back to the lab that's covered in fleshy BS. Wait, I can't even go to the lab because it's covered in... Oh, okay. After enduring 3 days in Algiers, a sailboat was finally arranged to take him across the Mediterranean Sea to Gibraltar. Having reached British territory, it was just a matter of reserving a cabin on SS Hortensia, headed for London. Please don't be in there. You're doing so good, Dragon. You're a liar! Now you're being sarcastic! There was nothing in the laboratory. Oh, hey. Chemical relocation. The lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are sustained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can to move them to the wine cellar. Well, now we know why there were so many things in the wine cellar, but that didn't explain... Excuse me. What do I do? Where do I go? What's with this creepy ass grate? Y'all, I don't know what to do. There's no science tools. No, I didn't want to use that. Oh. I'm confused. The best part? What? Why? Why is this the best part? Why is this the best part? Is you being scared and making it more is you being the best part is you being scared is making it more dangerous for you. Oh no, bro. Oh no, bro. How is this making it more dangerous? I'm being safe. How long is this going? How long is this going to take? What are you going to do if he was in that hall? Cry? Please explain to me. Cry hard? How long is this gonna take? How does that help you? It doesn't. Why does there have to be so many scary noises? It's all part of the ambience. It's not needed. I'm scared enough as is. Great job, music production people. Oh. Takes too long. Don't need to be so mean. Okay, new memento. Awesome. Stop being a pussy then. It's scary. Some sort of organic products of refinery can be solved. I'm helping you be a manly adult. Men can be scared, Prodzies. It's okay. Hey, so my stairs got broken. I don't think I did that. Not of every sound. Okay, not go that way. Do not tell me I need to melt the grate and go down there. Do not tell me that. If you tell me that, I'm gonna be upset. Totally, because this is such a nice grate, I don't want to ruin it. No object to use item on. Oh, thank God. Okay. But then, what do I use it on? Stop hissing at me. Hiss at something more productive. Oh, hey. Oh, well. I'm basically a professional puzzle solver. You are welcome to clap. You are welcome to kiss me. We know. He sat down by the Casbah wet wall, gasping for air. Sweat poured from his forehead and onto the sand-veiled ground. Why is there more flesh? Why is it spreading? What's going on? Is this the cordyceps thing again? Why use the acid on that when I can use the acid on the door and escape? That would make sense, right? Cannot use the item this way. Alright, well... if I can use it because your character is more adult than you and he knows he has a job to... That's not nice. And isn't trying to run away. An old man's in a basement with horrors around. You're telling me he's gonna live for long? No. Nature do its course. And if this blood's any indication, he's kind of bleeding out. And old men tend to not heal very fast. If this acid works on this now... Alchemist, remove the shadow residue in the entrance of Hall and Amnesia. The cloth smelled of desert and damp musk. The pieces lay scrambled on top, too many of them. He thought, or perhaps too few. Why is it so dark in here?
It sure is dark in here.
Yeah!
Yes, and there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
What's the reason? For the darkness, that is.
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
What's the reason? Why is it so dark?
Pay attention, Daniel. It's important that you keep going straight and make sure not to stray.
Yeah, Daniel! Yeah, no. That's cool. You're telling me that guy wandering around, it's not gonna take care of the old man? You're telling me that I really, really have to make sure he dies? He's lumbering around like a zombie. Yeah, because he hasn't smelled me yet. And my sanity drains so quickly. You didn't need to make that loud of a noise. Just wait until you start getting less soul and you have plenty. You have to play in the dark a lot. You know, I never said I'd beat this game. Yes, you did. I did not. No, no, I did not.
June 1839. It's been More than a month since my last entry.
We're just gonna die while this
After the
guy
event
reads.
inside the underground chamber in
Out of
Algeria,
curiosity!
Professor Herbert insisted I return to England. He said he didn't want to risk forfeiting the entire expedition lest I took a turn for the worse. An excessive decision, in retrospect. But I'm glad it turned out that way. I found my journal this morning in the haphazard collection of things brought home from Africa. Next to it lay the broken stone orb wrapped in cloth. I tried to assemble it, but couldn't. The pieces wouldn't fit together, as if they weren't from the same object. Could I have imagined it all? Was there ever a complete orb?
Oh, okay, hey. Okay. What are you doing bulging? It's blocked from the other side. Of course it is. I didn't mean to close it that hard, personally. Dude, this game, it really builds immersion. Like, how scary it is. And I could try to be like, yeah, I'm not scared. But it said you can't fight the creature. You can't even throw things to stun it. I'm completely powerless. Except for hide, which I can't hide for long. It's only one of their games you can fight things. And it's only in the last like 30 minutes. Oh, okay, yeah. Because that's normal. That's natural.
25th of June, 1839. I feel the need to continue this journal, even though it was intended for my journey to Africa. This
The door
must be
opened behind me, by the way.
very important. I just know it. I've taken it upon myself to piece the orb back together, but it's been more difficult than one might think. The pieces are behaving strangely. They seem to change color, shape, and texture, but ever so slightly. Yesterday, I took careful measurements and notated any significant markings. Today, I confirmed my suspicions. They were changing. I was terrified and rushed off to see the finest geologist in London, Sir William Smith. I approached the subject with care and we discussed how rocks change form. He told me about the nature of glass, how it eventually collapses on itself, like ice slowly melting over the course of centuries. Smith eased my mind a bit, but I can't escape the feeling that these shards have otherworldly properties.
Yeah, because that's normal. And my sanity's dropping real low. I'm just gonna sit here for a bit, enjoy my light in the corner of my eye. Still low sanity. Still low sanity. You know, you must be low sanity to go further and further when the walls are turning to flesh or darkness. Hold on, my tinnitus is acting up. So, hold on. Alright, 1 second, please. Alright. You must be out of your mind if you're thinking, yeah, I gotta kill that old man. Sure, there's some weird bumbling monster going about. Sure, the flesh walls that are apparently there hurt me. And they're alive flesh walls. But I really gotta kill that old man. No! Sanity, still doing awful. We're just gonna stare at the light. What's with these drops of water? Please just regain your sanity. Guess not. Alright. Will some wine help you? So I'm starting to think that the darkness is like the cordyceps fungus. Can you guys even see anything? I'm thinking the fungus is a cordyceps situation, like with The Last of Us, but a lot slower, because we are seeing dust stuff in the air, and that can't just be because the mansion's fallen apart. We're also seeing crazy stuff appear. And, or if it's not a fungus situation, then I'm imagining it may be that we may... You don't need to make those noises. I'm imagining it may be a case of... Oh, thank God, we're getting better and better. Slowly, it's a case of a curse, because we found that mystical orb. It's changing shape, it's otherworldly. Maybe it's like we're dealing with an otherworldly thing, something unfathomable or something. Mice, I am speaking! I was hearing steps, so I was scared. Okay. We're gonna have to go out at some point. Okay. Alright. Where am I going, though? There was nothing down here. Hold on. What? No. The door leading to the back room is blocked off. Find another way in. Okay, so there is a way back there, but where am I going? We need to give a name to this bumbling monster thing. We need to give it a name. What are y'all thinking? I'm thinking of naming him... I hit myself in the face with the door.
There's nothing left.
Alright. Larry. I like Larry. I like Larry. Anything else, y'all? Something that puts the mind at ease? We're gonna name them... Claire. No, Claire... Maybe. Find another way in. Find another way in. Find another way in. Ezekiel, not a bad one, not a bad one. It's blocked from the other side. Yep, alright, there we go. Don't make noises. Don't make noises. Don't make noises. And what are these moments in my head or in real or? What are these other noises? Sanity, heart pounding, head shaking. Come on, grab it. Just in case we may need that exit. It's stuck. Something is clogging the crank and pulley contraption. Just too heavy to lift by hand. Oh, hey. Okay, I need to... Come on! Alright, we got it. Just get some extra light, though. Just some extra light, nothing crazy. I wouldn't say that's too crazy. Slight headache. Oh, we're doing great on sanity right now, then. Except for those crazy, weird, funny, freaky, funky noises. Why must I go? You're telling me the old man's down here? In this Excuse you? You're telling me he's gonna live through all this? All is good? Yeah, sure, alright. Totally. I can't even see through. Don't trust a damn thing. Cellar archives! How deep of a basement are we? He crouched to the surface. The dark Atlantic water smothered him as he struggled to make sense of the situation. Oh, this is actually a pretty corridor. Hold on. Hold the phone. Hold everything up. What do you mean we're now in a flooded basement? That wasn't what I walked into. I walked into a lovely little hallway with some lights along the hallway from the sunlight and also a candlelit dinner. Now look at it. That screams, hey, you're gonna die down here. What's that? What do you mean? Who's this guy? Go anywhere else right now, please. He's just standing here. Go away. He's not moving, he's just standing standing right here. One of the best parts. So you're gonna lie to me? You're gonna lie to me? He's just standing here. He's not going anywhere. Do I have anything to throw? Can I take a brick or some flesh off the walls? We're gonna call the previous guy. We're gonna call the previous. We're gonna call the previous guy Carl. And we're gonna call this guy Tony. Cause this guy's rude as shit. And he's also someone who just likes to stick. Can you go away, Tony? I know you are right there. I'm not blind. I see you. That's right, you're not sneaking. Or maybe a little sneaky. Okay? Feel better? While I wait for this guy to start walking away. Is it insta-death if they get me? If Tony gets me, is that insta-death? Only one way to find out, brave boy. Well, I guess we'll just sit here. Start fiddling our toes, I guess. I'm not even gonna dip my toes into the water. Also, guys, it's still water. Still water, guys. Careful, it's still water. Can you just go that way? All right. As I was saying. Oh, now he's in the room with us. Hey, Tony. Tony? Not Tony camping. Dude, Tony's camping, so... Go away, Tony. Is that the way it's supposed to go or no? I haven't seen the boats till now! Come on, Tony, it's time to do some reading. You can't always be a sea monster. What did I Tony! Tony! You got something to say, buddy? You got something to say? You know what? It's time? Oh yeah, that's great. Thanks, Tony. Where am I going? What am I doing? Parkour! 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 Oh, now I see! Oh, hey, there's two Tonys here! That's lovely! Hey, Tony, how you doing? What is this horse piss? Oh, Tony, you dropping a log in here. Hey, Tony, if you could take care of Carl for me, you and me would be tight. Hey, Tony, how about you go take a break over there? Yeah, that's right, Tony. No, I don't want to waste that piece. No, I wasted that piece. What am I doing in here? Tony, I gave you some food, Tony, it's me, Tony, it's me, Tony. Tony's a bit too excited, y'all. I can totally crouch under that! Oh, he's eating still. Okay. Anyways, as I was saying. Oh. Picked up hollow needle. It's locked with a simple lock. Wait. We handled Tony like a champ. Something large brushed against his leg, and he felt himself being dragged along by the current of the beast. He pushed himself above the surface. "Help!" he cried, as the ocean swallowed him again. We're still in Tony's lair! Ugh. Ooh. Is that Tony again? It's Tony again! Tony, please! Tony, it's me, Tony! Tony, it's me! Tony! 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 You think you know a guy! You think you know a guy, and then he starts trying to eat you! Is it too loud for y'all? Woo-hoo! Run, me, run! Woo! Woo! Handled. He felt himself being hoisted out of the ocean. The lacquered hull of SS Hortensia glittered in the smooth, soothing warm yellow light of a setting sun. He turned his head to the calm ocean reaching towards the coast of Portugal and thought, is this another dream? Are we done with Tony? Thank God. Tony was an asshole. This is kind of nice though. Hey, you made it through. Yeah, first try. Oh. Prodigies, how far am I right now? How far am I? Ah, that's a dead... Oh, okay. I don't like that. Yeah, that's normal. Centipede, spinal column, baby head. You're literally in the second area of the game, but how many areas are there? You spend like 20 minutes per puzzle. I don't spend 20 minutes per puzzle. You spend 20 minutes per puzzle. I don't spend 20 minutes per puzzle. You're on track for like an 18-hour... 18! Yeah, that looks cool. No thank you. You can't be upset. You really get scared and don't do anything. Because I'm scared! Fight or flight! Fight or... whatever. Study. We'll go in here. Is this another dream? He thought and screamed at the top of his lungs. Nope, no. I would hate having you in a survival situation. Well, that depends on how scary something. He climbed into bed and looked out the window. It was completely dark. He waited, glanced at the clock, and waited some more. 4 o'clock, he thought. It's enough. It depends on what the survival scenario is. If it's zombies, sure, I could be fine. But like, there's daytime and there's nighttime. Let's do it in the day. Guest room? He tried to fit the pieces together, but like the sand dunes, they shifted when you weren't looking. Don't even. You'd see the gore of the zombies and be throwing up, waiting to be devoured by them. No, I handle gore fine. Yeah. Alright, well that felt silly. Can I light up a fireplace? I can! That'd be funny. You know what? For the comfort. You can't even handle a monster in a video game, but who are you trying to convince? Nobody. I know I can handle gore. I've had to clean up a lot of blood before. I'm fine. Can you not hiss at me? What did I just say? I'm gonna smash you. No, no, you're not getting out of it. No. Where are you going? Alright, well, he's immortal, so, you know, you can't do much against an immortal person. Well, hello there.
2nd of July, 1839. I received a letter today from the Algerian governor's office disclosing the fate of Herbert's expedition. About a week after my departure, Abdullah, one of the men traveling with us,
That's a cool name.
Desert. He was badly injured, as if maimed by a lion. The man rambled deliriously about the expedition being attacked by something.
Also, so you sit and let these play through.
Quickly dispatched.
So you're gonna end up adding a few hours to explain this. What's lore?
Searching for days, they found the camp abandoned without any trace of Herbert or his men. Tomorrow, I'll retrieve the things they recovered from Herbert's tent at the customs house. I don't know what to make of it, but I'm worried for him.
I'd like a map. I'm just saying, these things combined are adding up to a long playthrough. Is there that much to this game? And it's only 1 gigabyte. Well, hello there, a crowbar. Don't mind if I do.
3rd of July, 1839. Today I picked up Herbert's things at the customs house. I dug through the trove of documents he had carried and found a log detailing the expedition. The nature of this text ranged from quick notes to colorful accounts of skimmed the pages, trying to figure out what might have happened.
Right, naturally.
On the 17th, the day I was trapped inside the orb chamber, Herbert dryly states, "Recovered Daniel after 1 hour of entrapment." This confused me greatly. I was suffocating within minutes. How could I have lasted an hour?
You were
I continued
unconscious?
reading the peculiar text. Herbert states his facts without judgment or passion, but suddenly I could read frustration into his text. He pushed his men to investigate the underground tomb, an effort which seems to have strained the minds of his men. Madness spread through the ranks, and Herbert had to take some extreme measures to continue. He finally visits the chamber himself, where he retrieves the orb to the surface. His account confuses me greatly. If he has the orb, what are those pieces in my drawing room?
I'll tell you what they're not. They're not a key out of here. 1 minute just from this note. Now add up all the notes. How about you stop being stinky? Ever think that? No, you only think, yeah, I'm a cool man. I never get scared. I'm so cool. Only stinky people get scared. We already saw that painting earlier, I think. Can I not carry a candelabra? That'd make my matchsticks a bit more less valuable, but also it'd make them... Can you not hiss at me? Door stuck to a broken lock. No, you little spaghetti armed fuck. It's like art, real life for you. What did you say to me? Ah! Actually, I want to put these back in. No. No. Come on. Work with me here. Okay, put it flat. Okay. We'll start with the top drawer. Okay, middle drawer. That's fine. Alright, we're cleaning up. We're cleaning up. Alright, next is you. We'll put you at the top drawer. No? Okay. Actually, yeah, top drawer. But we'll start from a higher position. Come on. Come on. Come on. No. You act right. Quit going through the wood and go into the wood. I see you've played this game before of being the dumbest shit. Alright, so the rail's broken on that one. We'll just get the other one. If you go in easily, I'll give you a kiss. Alright. It's still a kiss if you go in easily. You caught a book! Hey, look at you! Knowledgeable and shit. Alright, well, your knowledge is clearly not carrying you in this scenario. You lost your knowledge! It's alright, it's okay. We'll put that knowledge back in. This is peak gameplay. I'm totally not stalling because I'm scared. Dude, I got one in. I gotta be able to get the others. Let's start from the bottom. A super well-lit room. Exactly! And you're petrified. No, I'm scared of, like, going out of this room. Come on. I gotta stall as long as I can, so Prodzies can't be mean to me. Damn it, it's not gonna work. Alright, alright. I used to have a grandfather clock. Well, my parents used to have one. Okay, Sir William Smith has been marked. There was no way for him to know that the young man from the other day cast such a terrible shadow. Huh. You missed something. No way. What did I miss? Professor Taylor was the second death caused by his damned curiosity. I couldn't have missed anything. Was it loot? Nope. Was it that? Oh, is that door locked? Yeah. You missed something, it looked like. Oh, oh. Can I organize that painting a bit? No, okay. Or is there something else I missed? Shaking my head. Yeah, I'm shaking my head. Look at you, trying to seem all smart and cool. I know you want to be me bad, but maybe one day, kid. That was so dumb. He panted heavily, trying his best to keep himself from screaming. The medicine cabinet had been overturned and lay collapsed on the floor. He reached through the broken glass door and grabbed all the sedatives he could find. I see the crowbar got good use. The strange letter frightened him, but it was also the only one which offered some comfort. I forgot about the crowbar. Crazy.
The key. Please, let it be here.
I can't say shit because you got me good on that. I want to so bad, but I can't. Damn, I look dumb. What happened to it being a well-lit room?
4th of July, 1839. It's done. The orb is assembled. I was awakened by an exhausting nightmare. Shaking and sweating, I retired to the drawing room with a cup of tea. The relic pieces lay spread across the table as I'd left them, but somehow I knew how it was supposed to be. I fetched the tar, which I had prepared to fix the pieces together, and without fault I joined them, producing the orb I remembered so clearly. The tar proved unnecessary. It was pushed out from the joining pieces as they merged on their own, with no adhesive. The ancient stone relic now rests on my table. Its immaculate surface and perfect shape could have been molded by a factory. This is all too strange.
Yeah, totally. There was no key. No key, by the way. BT dubs. Why was it caring about a key when there's no key? Oh. Is it under? Am I dumb? Is Project gonna be like, hey, you didn't look under the dumb thing that you should have looked at, cause you're dumb. Why, yes, of course, I should have looked under the bookcase that didn't even look like it should have been able to move. Of course, Prodzies. What was I thinking? Oh, wait.
Oh, thank God, there it is. I guess it is a good place to hide it then.
damn it! No! Shut up, Stanley! He flipped through the book of monarchs looking for etchings and counted. 9 different kings from all over Europe had been depicted with an orb resting in their hands. Did you leave a little snack here, bud? It doesn't even drop any blood! How does it? Oh, okay. Y'all, that door was open beforehand. Wait, what do I have this key for? Machine room key. Okay. I'm not going in there.
You have an ascending room. Will it take us to the inner sanctum?
It will definitely take care of the vertical part of our journey. So, you have ridden an elevator before?
Yes, the Colosseum at Regent's Park has one. It takes you to the gallery where you can view the panorama.
Good. This ride might be a little longer, and in the other direction.
So we're going deeper down. Deeper down. That's cool. Hey, are you gonna turn into a thing and peck my eyes out? Are you gonna turn into a thing and peck my eyes out? Am I gonna have to light up all these candles? I'm not going down just yet. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh, buddy. You think I'm gonna do that? You must be as silly looking as this lion. Oh, hey, machine room. That means I gotta check those other rooms before I do, in case there's other stuff I could use or need. Cause you never know, you should've got that in the earlier puzzle.
Don't
forget your bag, Daniel.
I won't, Herbert.
There is no shame in using a parasol in the desert. As it happens, it's imperative to your survival.
Still makes no sense for this.
The shade will hurt much less than dying, I assure you.
That guy's voice was silly for Herbert. Really don't want to go down there, but you're telling me I'm on track for 18 hours at this rate. Jesus Christ. Storage? He flew through the Book of Monarchs, looking for etchings and oh, okay, we already read that. I don't like the noises I'm hearing. What's in your mementos, buddy? The darkness in the storage feels strange and unnatural. You know what that means? That means no. That means we don't need to go down there. That means we never need to go in there. Cause why is the old man's not down there, right? Okay. Y'all, maybe I should just go down. God, We'll at least check upstairs. We'll check upstairs, y'all. So I'm looking at the preview on my phone. Y'all can't see nothing. Anything. I'm sorry. It appears my fellow friends and viewers, we see just fine. Oh, okay, great. Okay. Everything's A-okay. I thought it was a weird thing staring at me. Do I hear bees or something? Okay. Okay. Oh, hey, lore! Letter regarding the discovery of an orb. To my most trusted student and friend, Johann Weyer. The most remarkable thing happened as I was traveling through the Prussian woods this summer. I finally found one of the orbs I have been looking for the last 20-odd years. It is inexplicable as the Heliodromus described it in the Hortus Conclusus. It was as it was told about, an underground myth-rake temple crowned with the unearthly artifact. The orb was big enough to fill my cupped hands, and the texture was smooth and jagged. Its color washed while rich. Contrast is not enough to describe its nature. It was an impossibility, an artificial paradox captured within stone. I was staying in a nearby village called Altstadt, investigating one of the antiquated trails when I finally found, the cavern. I went inside and suddenly I could verify the truth of these enigmatic artifacts. They were real. As you can understand, this is the most important discovery of my life, but it has also become my greatest fear. As I entered the underground chamber, I could feel that I was trespassing. Because of my curiosity, I did my best to fight these instincts and fetch the orb from its place. I scrambled out of the chamber and into the woods. I could sense something was following me. It bayed loudly as it closed in. The beast, this guardian of the orb, was relentless in its pursuit. I made my way to a nearby ravine where I stumbled upon some men finishing in a lake. I tried to warn them as I passed, but fortunately they remained as I continued my escape. When I heard their cry of pain echo through the valley, I felt such a tremendous sense of relief, thinking I would be spared. Suddenly a blue shimmering light engulfed me and the colors of the forest were washed way before my eyes. I kept running through the bleak surroundings and the trees had turned charcoal. Black with leaves of cinder, the ground covered in murky water. I pressed on through the drenched land as the glowing ember gave way to the rising wind and rained on me. I could hear pleading screams in the distance and I joined in as pain and fear overtook me. I fell to the ground, grasping for air. This certainly must sound strange, but I had been carried miles away across the Alps to the grassy field outside Genoa. The Guardian had taken the orb from me, but still until this day I fear its return. Sometimes I lay awake at night listening for the howling cry I heard in the forest. It had been nearly a decade since that day and I still haven't been able to write about the incident. The last time we spoke you told me about your interest in my ongoing research into the mythic orbs and I realized I owed you the truth about my visit to Altstadt. Your friend and mentor, Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. That's a nice name. Any Hoosers? Are you hiding? No, okay. You're not gonna embarrass me in front of Prodsies, are you? Good, good. We don't want that. No, we want results with less sound effects. I said less sound effects! Oh yeah, long hallway, not gonna be scary. Okay, okay. Hammers, and now, oh, Milestones of human anatomy. Okay, yeah, sure, totally. Anyway. Animal experiment. Canis lupus familiaris, 1658, April 12th. After a short study, it is clear that the agitation found among humans can be found in the dog. Fear and pain induce stress, which seems to trigger an endogenous response, causing the animal to burst with energy. I believe that the catalyst is produced in the brain. It is difficult to determine exactly where and what it is, but I can sense it. It reeks of cosmic genesis. There is an inherent problem in harvesting this energy since the creature is bound to die from the exercise. I must refine this process of torture to enable any real work to be done. More experiments must be performed, but it seems that the only human beings are able to produce the amount necessary. It might be their ability to appreciate the severity of the process that ultimately augments their experience of terror. Okay, this is oh. I can lean. When could I lean? And I find that out with the dog hand. Oh, shears. Probably didn't use that for cutting wool. Bit messed up. Oh, hey. Bones. Oh, hey. Blinding.
Let's see what you have to offer.
Oh, okay.
What a mess. I should have sharpened the saw, but I can sense it. It's definitely there.
All right, Albert Wesker. Totally. Yeah, absolutely. See, that's gonna seem safe. It's not gonna be. Drawings, drawings. Driving in my car. Stuff. Nope. Oh, okay, it's bones. The sound scared me more than anything. Is this? Oh yeah, he's totally evil. Oh, that doesn't cause a problem. Anatomy Frontiers, 1658, January 9th. Further disappointment. The antiquarian's latest findings yielded nothing. I'm still unable to grasp the inner workings of life and its relation to the power I sense within it. I shall pursue more books on the subject, but I suspect it will be in vain. Since no research has been made in my particular interest, I'm attempt to fill that void myself. Clearly humans emanate more of the energy I seek, but I hope animals will suffice as they will prove less of a hassle to acquire. Yeah, no, this guy's kinda evil. These boys are evil. EVILBOYS. Hey, you're not gonna suddenly pop out from that door, are you? Carl? Carl, can you leave the dog alone? It doesn't like you. Oh, nothing over here. Alright. Okay, more notes, more notes. The darkness distorts for the finding their way around the rubble in the study. Sure, yeah, alright. I'll just do that. You want to explain that? What was that, Francis? What was that? I crave French fries right now, specifically McDonald's French fries. Or Wendy's. I'm not picky right now. I want to go to Wendy's. How about we go to Wendy's right now, pick up a Dave's Double, maybe a Dave's Triple if we're feeling, you know, kind of scared right now. Some comfort food would be nice. Dave's triple, maybe. Or Dave's double. Large fry. Large drink. Let's go get that right now and leave. What was that, Prodsies? What was on the window? What was that? You want to tell me? Yeah? Cause that guy, you said oh, he's like a bumbling zombie. Yeah, no. Nothing? Hold on. Yeah, no, that's nothing. The window crack paints are held together only by a weak wooden frame. This window? That window. Ah, yeah, no. Yeah, nothing, huh? Nothing. Yeah, nothing. Alright. That makes sense. That's true to its core. Sure. Can you stop touching the dog, Carl? He panted heavily, trying his best to keep himself from screaming. The medicine cabinet had been overturned and collapsed on the floor. He reached through the broken glass door and grabbed all the sedatives he could find. I think it's starting to where I've gotten most of these now. Carl, you out here? Oh, hey, Carl left another body piece. Thanks, Carl! Silly. Carl is so silly, y'all. I don't want to... Tell me y'all heard that too. I wasn't talking out loud whenever that was happening, so that was something. That's something. I like these windows. Don't like that fountain. You know what? Maybe this is a piece of knowledge we could be doing. A piece of lore. Carl's like, hey, feed the baby! Is that good for you, buddy? Alright, well... We splashed the water, we played with the baby. Wait a second. What's with these silly stuff and stuff? I'm telling you guys right now, if that fountain moves, not in like a threatening way, but in like a all-secret tunnel, I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna be so mad. There's no need for that. I don't trust this demonic baby centipede angel thingy. Don't trust it. Simple as that. Don't trust it. Use the key, dum-dum. The strange letter frightened him, but it was also the only which offered some comfort. See, I can tell you right now, it would be hot as hell in here. Okay. Oh, lore.
5th of July, 1839. Today, I went to the university looking for answers. I was able to sneak into Herbert's office and pick up an address book along with some relevant textbooks.
Naturally.
Professor Taylor at the Faculty of History was very helpful, and I managed to approach the subject of the orbs.
As one
The
does.
most interesting aspect was the prevalent trace they had left in our culture.
Oh, yeah.
The mythic orbs may, in fact, have inspired the Globus Cruciger, which so many royal regalia holds to this day. In ancient
Globus
times,
is kind of a silly
orbs were
word.
held by priests as a symbol of the sun and its power.
Then why are these
As I was
cursed?
leaving, I overheard a disturbing conversation. Sir William Smith, the geologist, was killed last night. Less than a fortnight had passed since I'd asked for his expertise. I know it's silly, but I can't help feeling responsible somehow.
Because you probably are. I don't know, maybe you're crazy. Adequatio prisms. Okay, well, I'm not gonna fuck with that until I know more. Unless I should mess with it now and be like, whoop-a-doop-a-doo, and then I suddenly solve the puzzle. Because I'm cool like that. You know, those noises tell me you should probably stay in this room forever. Oh, I thought I had to mess with that. Or that. Three over 1, 3 over 5, 5 over 6, 1 over 5, 2 over 2, 4 over 2. I don't know. That doesn't even make any sense. At least we don't have to worry about sanity here. Driving in my car right after a beer. Please don't come upstairs. Please don't come upstairs. You don't have to close it hard. Close it hard. Ooh, that looks possibly important. Tractatio fluxus. Okay, yeah, totally. Machine equipment memo. Note that there are only 2 spare rods left in the storage for the elevator machinery. Make sure to only discard the ones which are badly damaged and keep the others in the inner study room in case all 3 would crack again. Yeah, totally, naturally, totally. I was really trying to stay up until you quit tonight, but I'm getting real tired.
I've read every book I can find.
1 second.
While rich in legend and hearsay, my knowledge is lack for the insight I crave. I've sent letters to many in Herbert's address book and received answers of varying importance.
Yeah.
Today, I got one which differed greatly from the others. From a baron in Prussia.
How
He said
cute.
nothing about the quaint stories of priests in underground temples. He didn't even mention them. He simply wrote, I know. I can protect you. Come to Brennenburg Castle. Signed, Alexander. What am I to make of this? Protect me from what? Is someone after me? I looked up Brennenburg and traced it to the Prussian woods near the Baltic Sea. While being the least informative letter I've received, it causes me greatest distress and interest. As I write, my thoughts are drawn to my nightmares in which a most disturbing sound calls to me. A sound defying description. A voice from the void. The last few weeks have been awful, with so many sleepless nights dreading a repeat of those horrid dreams. Tomorrow, I shall visit my physician, Dr. Tate, in hope that he can provide me with sedatives to help me sleep.
Yeah, totally. You tell me, you buy me a game, and like force me to play it, and mock me. You're like, oh, I'm just a sleepy baby. I'm just a sleepy baby. I can't, no, I can't stay out. And now, you're like, yeah, no. I'm gonna go sleep. I can go to sleep. You can't. You're stinky. You go to sleep. You said you were going to go to bed and play tomorrow too. Yeah. And then you're like, no, you're doing it tonight. So no, you're not gonna get it 2 in a row. No, I want to keep my sanity, unlike this guy who's ready to go and kill an old man because, might as well. What do you mean? You're telling me he ignored the lake monster Tony? You're telling me he's ignoring Carl? And it's just, I gotta get that old man. I gotta get that old man. No! This guy's losing his mind. Me? I got my mind. I'm not doing this 2 in a row. Nah, buddy, nah. Alright, let's see. If this... Alright. Hey, lore. Alright.
17th of July, 1839. How has this escaped me? They're all dead. Limbs scattered, heads split down the middle, their skin flayed as if boiled. I feel like I'm falling into myself. What's happening? Sir William Smith, Professor Taylor, now Dr. Tate. Is it following me? How can it not be? It's the damn thing I brought from Africa. Something is after me.
Boy, you're crazy.
I have no choice but to trust the Baron. He better know what he claims. If he is wrong, I suspect he'll regret it as well.
What if it's like a Jekyll and Hyde scenario, to where he doesn't realize, or maybe he does realize that he's a monster? I feel like these cogs are important. Don't know yet. We'll put that there so we can remember ourselves. Well, hello there. Oh! The machinery needs more before it will... We're gonna have to go grab those cog wheels. Alright, let's see. Anything else in this room? Yes, one of these. Any other thing else other than this big pile of poop? Doesn't look like it, but there may be, and we just didn't see it because Prodigies will mock us about it later. Now we're gonna go upstairs and it's gonna be suddenly the monster's there. Oh, hey. Nope. There you go. At least I don't have to accurately put it on there. It's like, yeah, no. Shapes and stuff are hard. You'll just get a freebie on this. I'm so scared I'm gonna get chased for some reason. Where was the other one we saw? It was a... There you are! You cutie patootie, you! Please don't come out the woodwork somehow. Though honestly, Protis, if you want to go to bed, that's a-okay. I don't know when I'll end this. But I really hope I don't lose all my progress. So what's the purpose of me doing this? There's nothing in the burner to ignite. Oh, I see now. Yeah, alright. We're just gonna stuff this full of coal. I assume this is coal. But yeah, if you want to go to bed, that's a-okay. I appreciate you being here. I greatly appreciate you buying this game. I really gotta work on clips and stuff. The burner's now full of coal? Great. Okay, there's that. Now let's turn this on. I'm assuming he needs more work before we run. What else do you need? No. What else do you need, buddy? I'll give you whatever you need, but you gotta communicate. The pipes? The pipes, the pipes. It's not the pipes. It may be the pipes. You know what? I don't know. What more work? All right, can't work on that. It's gotta be those pipes from upstairs, but I've not gotten any knowledge on what I should do with that. Right? How's it going, lad? Hey, Shady! There's been a few funny moments so far, a few scared moments. I named the main monster Carl. And I named the water monster Tony. Other than that, nothing much, buddy. Nothing much. Just scared, lost, confused. Yeah. What were those shapes again? Hold on. What if... This is a long shot. Circle, triangle, square. Swimming in the pools at night is fun, but I'm sure I saw Tony when the light wasn't on. In this game, no, Tony's the water monster. He's not, I don't even think you can see him. We're just gonna light this. I was making a joke that the water was dark, monsters could be lurking. Alright. Alright, I gotta check my notes then. No, there are only 2 spare rods left in storage for the elevator machine. Nope. No. What was the notes in here? Did I get the... There was a note right here. What? Can you stop with the scary noises? I'm gonna close the door, just in case. I think PewDiePie named the monster Sammy Sue. Oh, that's cute. Okay, tinderbox, but no solutions. Adequatio presses. Did you know PewDiePie plays Santa Claus in a mod for this game? I did not. That's pretty cool. 1, 2. 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope. I watched a lot of PewDiePie when I was younger. No, I believe it. I believe it. You don't gotta convince me. What am I supposed to do in here? I should play Amnesic, it's been a while. Go ahead, buddy. I don't like the scary. What is that supposed to mean? Nothing, buddy. Nothing. I would never say anything mean. What about if we go bigger number for each of these? Nope, that's the bigger number. That's the bigger number. That's the bigger number. They're equal. That's not it. No, what is that supposed to mean? No, just a lot of people watched them when I was younger. I used to watch them, but I stopped. I'm genuinely so confused. I'm just poking fun, buddy. What am I doing? No, nothing on that. Ow. I remember when PewDiePie hated barrels. I don't think he hated barrels, it was just a bit. Right? Did he genuinely hate barrels, or was that just a bit? What did barrels do to him? I knew he used to scream barrels, and that was like his thing, but yeah, I don't remember. What about up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down? Nope. But he hated them. Nothing but he hated them. No, I get that. I should start a bit. Do I have a bit? So far, I think people think my bit is forgetting things, and it's not intentional. Adequatio presses. So, not sure what that is, but aquatio. So, water pressure. You hate me. No, I don't. What? Wow, that PewDiePie screen was perfect. So, equal pressure. What about making it to where it's the same pressure number above and below? So... 4, 1, 3, 8, 2, 6... Okay, so I can't have that be that. Bro, fix stream. No, what's going on? Yeah, I don't know what's up with that.
Well, off to visit your mother.
Leave her alone. 6, 7, 8, 3, 6. That's equal pressure right there. Can you not? 3, 3, 3. So 9. 6. Oh, okay. That's 8, so that's not equal pressure. Math's not easy, and this is a made-up solution. I don't know if this is the solution. It says viewer attack overlay is missing. It should be there, buddy. I don't know what to tell you. But just don't spend your points on that then. Sorry. Eight. This puzzle easy. If it's so easy, solve it right now. Solve it right now. Waiting. I'm gonna be waiting. I think I've got to make equal water pressure for above and below. That's my potential solution. And so I'm trying to make the numbers on the bottom equal the numbers on top. Down, down, up, up, down. Down, down, up, up. You didn't even get it fully because it Technically, I'm not a dummy. You were gonna be wrong. You were gonna be wrong. Oh, hey, is that the tiny barrel that PewDiePie spoke of? I don't know. Don't like that sound. What more work do you require, sire? The water balance is equal. The the cogs are on there. What else is there? Is something stuck? Bye, good luck with puzzles. Toodles, buddy. Hello? Can you stop blowing smoke on me? Is it these? No. Horror game? Nah. Figuring out why the cogs don't turn game? Check. That's what I'm going through. Are you burning good enough? Yeah, you're burning good enough. You require more souls? Okay. The machinery needs more work before it will turn. Would you give me a hand? Could you give me a hand? Ooh, I'd love just a little bit of a hand. The cogs are on. The fire lit. Alright, I'm willing to accept a hint from anyone or anything right now. Not the solution, a hint. Lost my shit in the shower. No money, no power. Do I need a chisel? Do I need some weird situation going on? Bam, 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 bam. Shovel. Other shovel. No. Okay. Once we solve this puzzle, that's where we'll end it for today. But until we do, I'm stuck here. What more work could you possibly need? My friend, my pal, my gallow time. Is this not connected? Is this not going? All right. You are the box of wisdom. You have seen all and you know all. I need you, since you've been here from the day the machinery's been here, I need you to tell me, what do I do? How many lumps of coal is in the burner? It said there's already enough, but I can put more in there. Hey, I didn't say you could close. No need to add more coal. Yeah, see? but now there's 4. There used to be 3, but now there's 4. Box of wisdom. If you don't give me answers... Oh, I didn't know I could do that. That's cool. Oh, I could... That's a good amount of interacting with the environment. Could you stop making noises out there? Oh god, okay. We might just have to leave it behind. We might just have to leave it behind. Unless Longbox Jones has a solution. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. All right. Solutions? None. Maybe there's something I missed out here. I don't know. I don't know. What I do know is that my patience is waning. Yeah, you like that? Can't remember where I heard that before. From a song, but also just in general. It has nothing to do with this anymore. I think. Yeah, I can't interact with that, so... Let's check this room over here. Maybe there's something. I doubt it, but maybe. Oh, yeah! What do I do about that, though? There's nothing I can do about that. Yeah, nothing. Unless there's something I'm missing. Oh, hello. Well, hey, I'll take that. Tractatio fluxus. Okay. What do I put inside of you? Other than me? Can you stop with those creepy noises? It's creepy. And I get it. You're making creepy noises. Okay, it's gotta be something with this, but I have nothing in my inventory that was for this. So... Can I use the item this way? Yeah, I figured. Where am I supposed to find shapes? Huh. Box? Oh, I thought it broke. Stairs? Sure, I'll check the stairs. You know, and you know that I think about it now, not a lot of things focus on stairs. Stairs have wonderful potential for puzzles, secrets, puzzles and secrets. Okay, well... I gotta be missing something. I gotta be missing something. Knowing Priorities, he's probably like, yeah, you missed it like 7 times, but you know, I'm just so cool. Thankfully, he can't remark what I'm saying because he's asleep. Nothing for the stairs. Why are you making weird noises down here? Stop that. Maybe there's shapes in here. No shapes in here, sir. No, sir. We are all out of shapes. We actually gave the last shape we had to that young boy over there. I can't wait to go home and treat my mother to an octagon. Don't you just love to make those kids smile? But I was told there were still some more shapes here. I mean, we have a straight line, but that's not really a shape. Well, you're right, that's not a shape. It's not what I wanted. I want a shape. I want something with a hollow inside. Well, I mean, if you carve out pieces of the line, you could have like a really thin rectangle, but other than that, sir, I'm not sure how we can help you. Well, I came here, I paid for my spot in line, I want my shape. I want what I paid for. Well, sir, please calm down. No, I'm not gonna calm down. I want my shape. I want my shape right now. You're robbing me of my shape. Well, sir, try not to get all bent out of shape. Alright, I'm going insane. I'm going insane, y'all. I need help. I need help. What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm losing my mind, but not my shapes. No sirree. Got all my shapes right here, sir. The square goes in the square hole. It seems knowledge is not going to work in this scenario. What if, and this is a big what if, we become one with the box? Or, you know, the box denies us. Look, can you stop making weird noises out there? Alright. I think that's where we'll end it. I think that is where we will end it. Staring at Tractatio Fluxus. Don't know what we can do about it. But shapes have stumped us. We can figure out machinery. We can figure out cogs and water pressure. Which, by the way, still BS on that. But you know what we can't figure out? Shapes! We can't figure it out. It's weird. It doesn't make sense. But we'll get back to this. Don't you worry your little head about that. I'm gonna save and exit just in case. That was scary. I was in a good bit of fear for a good amount of time. A good amount of time, I'd say. Don't worry, we will raid someone. But yeah, I can see how this was scary. I'm still scared. I wonder what their latest project was. The people who made the Amnesia games. But we'll see. Thank you, everyone, for coming on out. Greatly appreciate you being here and for staying so long. I hope you have a great night, day, morning, afternoon, everything that you go through. We'll come back, figure out what shapes do, what shapes are, and we'll get going. Don't know how many parts this series will have, but you know, we'll have to get that going. Thank you for the heart. But we will upload these VODs eventually to YouTube. I will make a cover picture thingy, all that stuff. But yeah. Thank y'all for being here. I can't remember. Did I say the have a great night, day, morning, afternoon stuff? I think I did, but if I didn't, have another great night, day, morning, afternoon. Everything that you go through. See you next time. Toodles! Let's find someone to raid. I tried to not raid big people because I don't want to be... It's gonna be embarrassing regardless, but I don't want it to be like, oh hey, I raid Queso or something with 6 viewers, which to me, that's a lot. That's more than what I usually get, and I'm very happy for that. But I know he's not gonna be mean about it, but people in chat are like, 6 viewers? Get out of here! Just this dumb thing I'm worried about. Don't mind me. Let's go for Scenic 505, who's also playing this game. They just started out. Don't know how far they'll go. I have no idea. Oh, they don't even... Okay. Let's find someone else, actually. Let's go for... Icy Veinheart, who's playing Abiotic Factor, a very cool game y'all could get into. Let's do that. Toodles to y'all. Come on, help me raid this guy.